So I've been up since around 7 a.m. Since today is Monday, I am fortunate enough to be able to work from home. I have a lot of other stuff to do, a lot of adulting activities. Let's get into a productive day. So, as you can see here, I was feeling extremely motivated. This video originally started off as a weekly productive vlog, but as the week went by, I started to feel more and more overwhelmed. And you probably clicked this video because you feel the same way. Throughout this video, I am going to give you some practical tips, things that I do when I start to feel overwhelmed. First thing that you want to do when you're feeling overwhelmed is to stop and take a deep breath.
I don't know about that, right? I'm sorry, you can't say it. There you go. There you go.
Say hey, YouTube. When you're feeling overwhelmed, I know a lot of times when I'm feeling that way, I'm overthinking about a lot of things that may happen in the future. I'm not necessarily thinking about things that are happening to me right now. Just sit down, focus on what you can see right now, focus on what's in front of you, maybe close your eyes and focus on how everything feels around you. Focus on what you can hear, and this just helps you ground yourself in the present moment and not think so much about what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day or the next week or the next month. You're focused on right now. Just stop for a second, focus on your breath, and know that right now at this very moment you are okay. So yeah, I was trying to figure out why my dryer was not drying. I think this is why. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this might be the reason why. Dang, this ain't been clean since like, oh my gosh. That's crazy. So the next thing that I like to do is to declutter. I've realized after 29 years on this earth, I've realized that decluttering is not an option for me. It's a necessity. There are plenty of studies out there on the World Wide Web. There are plenty of studies out there that show that there's a direct connection between your environment and clutter and your ability to be productive. Like even in my creative process, the first thing I have to do, if I have to do a YouTube video, I'm like, okay, before I do this YouTube video, I need to straighten up my room. I need to clean the kitchen. So declutter your environment, and that will help you to declutter your mind. Hello guys, and welcome to another day. So I think the last time that I filmed was Tuesday, earlier in the week. Today is Friday. I'm currently on my lunch break and Target is not too far from me, so I decided to come to Target to pick up a few items.
You are my sun, you are my sunshine, you are my sun, red and white.
Okay, so I'm back from Target. I'm very excited to try this drink, right? So, come on lighting, come on lighting. I saw somebody online, was it YouTube? They did like a matcha soda. So I'm so used to seeing like kind of like just like hot matcha lattes, but I want to try something a little bit different. So I got the matcha, and then I'm gonna try to mix it in with the poppy soda. This is the poppy soda that I've been loving lately. Hopefully it turns out good. I'm pretty excited for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just like, I just been really into watching people make drinks. Like I'll put some clips right here of like the type of videos that I've been watching, but they're just like so aesthetic and so cute. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. Let's see. The next thing I like to do is to do a brain dump. So once I stop, take a deep breath, and ground myself in the present moment, I like to make sure I get something to write with, a notebook, and a paper and pencil. But just get everything that's in your mind onto the paper. And this really helps me a lot because as humans, we're not built to just hold a whole bunch of information. That's why, we're so forgetful. We forget things. So when you're overwhelmed and you have a lot of things on your plate, you want to get everything and all your responsibilities, even all your thoughts, just a stream of consciousness. And I'm gonna put the channel name where I got this idea from, but basically everything that you're thinking right now, just put it down on a piece of paper. And that has helped me so much because a lot of times when the things that I have to do are in my head, it feels like it's weighing down on me. But when I put it down on the paper, I feel like I'm looking down at the paper and I feel like I am in control, if that makes sense. So do a brain dump. From there, you want to ask yourself, what is the most important thing that I have to do right now? I was talking to my friend, my best friend, and I was telling her, literally, I was sitting on the floor and I just felt like I couldn't move. I felt like I couldn't take action because there were so many things that I felt like I needed to do and I just couldn't decide what I wanted to do. So I called her and she picked up the phone and she said, okay, what is the most important thing that you have to do right now? Just that question alone just narrowed down everything for me. So ask yourself that question, and then from there, what's your next priority? And then what's your next priority? And then what's your next priority? Next thing, and this is a thing that I talk about a lot on my channel, but it's to get off of social media. I know it's going to be hard for some people, but it's super important. It's extremely important to get off social media when you're going through a season of lots of responsibilities and you have a lot on your plate. First of all, it's a distraction, and then second of all, it adds to the feeling of overwhelm because you're worried about this influencer, you're worried about how you look, you're worried about likes, you're worried about if your crush is watching your story, you're worried about a lot of things that don't really matter. You really have to focus on the essentials. What do I need to do right now? And social media, you can go on social media later. Social media is not real life, and you need to be focused on getting your real life together. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, do not forget to give me a thumbs up and comment down in the comment section some things that you like to do when life just feels really hectic and you feel overwhelmed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so I can see more of you and you can see more of me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.